What kind of the regime? I'm asking that what kind of the regime that you just made a change so that it could be beneficial towards your just summer, because you know that the since that we have been just going through the winter and after that we have just come to the moderate temperature, but right now the temperature is soaring up, so we can see there are a lot of the change towards our regime. So what kind of change you just made it till now?
You are asking from diet point of view.
Yes, anything like schedule. Is there any kind of schedule that you just made a change, like waking
Yeah,
up,
I mean,
sleeping?
I have just reduced the intake of food in my diet. I have reduced that intake, and now I am just
Okay.
involved into a lot of fluids. You can say
Juice.
kind of fluids. Yes, juice, that kind of.
Hmm. Yeah, I just got notified today by just 5, and she will be joining from tomorrow.
Who got notified?
Yes, I I
Who
just got notified by just 5 today.
who five? That's what I'm asking. I'm asking who
Actually,
got
yes,
notified.
yes. The one name is that Khushbu, and the second one is Palki.
What are you talking about, man?
Yes, definitely, they will be joining by tomorrow.
Are you sure?
Yes, definitely, because as we know that anything could be happen, right? So everything is possible in the world if you are
But why
existing.
you say so? Our meeting was not at all recorded at that time, so they can't be here.
Yes,
We had made a
because
huge
I just
mistake.
I just try to just provoke both of them that if you have the guts, if you want to just increase your expertise, you must definitely you should just join our just meet. So they are just looking forward to join us.
Okay, so they are most welcome. I mean, anyone who just want to join, they are welcome.
Yes, I know that the Palki will just give you goosebumps and Khushbu will just give me goosebumps.
Yes. But I think she has completed the course what is journalism. So that's why she is into media.
Yeah, definitely. We can say that definitely because she is already in the forefront in terms of the media, international media. So if she couldn't just execute the journalist, definitely she wouldn't have been gain the eligibility towards the media. So she have been just already a splash in this particular course like journalism.
Yes. I got one of the video yesterday which I just showed you regarding
Mm,
Indian thing, the valuetainment, just talking about India, how Indian people are getting more in US and what they are doing. They are becoming rich and they are raising the kids to their higher standards. So what is the secret?
mhm.
So now he has explored each and everything about Indian culture and it was amazing video. And I share that on my channel now. If you just see in the post section, I would just definitely recommend this. See, must watch Proud to be Indian, Jai Hind, this kind of stuff. And now this is the video that I was just talking about. High income it ends everything by
Which one?
Patrick Bad David. This one,
Could you please introduce please a bit so that we can just get
this
into the
one, this
video?
one.
I want to see the interface or thumbnail of the video so that
Okay,
I
let
could.
okay. Actually, I need to just change the share. So now you will be able to see. So this was the video I was talking about. Why
Mm,
Indian immigrants become rich and raise successful kids? What is the secret? So he has explored the whole India, what it is,
mm,
and why the people are now Indian people are there in US and how they are becoming rich and how what is the thing that makes them so much capable that is being discussed. So I just shared that on my post and I just said must watch. Proud to be Indian. Jan.
okay.
Yeah. And at the same time, I just
So,
post
so do you think that if someone or some smart people or wisdom people want to just raise their children as a smartest kid, then this must be leave their just country to the others country like the advanced country could be China, Britain, or London. US.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to declare that India is now number one in the most population country in the world. India has surpassed China
Mm.
already.
Yes,
So,
yes, we know
but
that.
the problem why India is lacking is they are not able to convert the manpower into work. Whereas when you see China, they are converting their population into work. So they are now more beneficial. They are having their own manufacturing term. But in India, we hardly find any kind of manufacturing item. We hardly produce any
Mm-hmm.
kind of items as compared to that of China.
Mm.
And now China is leveraging their items. They have made the habit of making the use of their items to almost all the countries like US and all the other stuff. So they are becoming
Mm.
rich and rich day by day, and their products are becoming great, and they are earning a lot of money. That's the advantage China is having.
Yes. Mm.
Just like for example, when you see Geo, right? When you're just seeing this Geo stuff, right now they are offering free IPL. Now, when you see that it's a
Mm-hmm.
business plan basically, they are just making
Yes.
habit of using this Geo cinema. So that in future
Mm.
also the people more and more people will be getting involved into Geo cinema. And now then they
Mm.
will just charge that Geo cinema. And now they will make a lot
Yes.
of money because now people are habitual to make that use of
Mm-hmm.
Geo cinema for free. So it's kind of that only. It's a,
The same thing is just happening. The same thing is happening since the Geo 4G just came, and they just already just introduced it as a just free of cost totally. So
yes,
people are completely engrossed in it, and
yes, yes,
once they just got addicted. Mm-hmm.
yes. It's the mastermind. It's the master plan, right? But people are just
Mm.
see, when you are just into when you are making something, right? When you want to show your IPL to the people, you will have to spend a lot of money on advertising and all the other stuff. But on the other
Mm-hmm.
hand, Geo is minimizing that cost, and Geo is just promoting their platform, right? So that more and more
Mm.
people will come into that platform, and as more people will come, the advertiser will pay more, and in that way subscription will also be available in future, and so Geo will making a huge amount of money. So it's all the mastermind. Making
Yes.
habit, right? Making slave of your service. So for example, if I am also selling some
Mm.
kind of course or some providing some kind of service, and if I make the people habit, making habit as a people, making people to have habit of my course or service, then definitely I will be a billionaire and millionaire. And I can also
Mm.
think in terms of problem solving. If I'm able to solve
Mm.
the problem large amount of people facing, then I will be making huge amount of money, because then I will be
Yeah,
looking
that's
for
a.
the need and problem. And when I will be able
Mm.
to solve the problem as well as meeting the need, right, then I will be definitely a billionaire.
Yeah, definitely. You have to just sort out the problems of the people. Once you just gain the knowledge of that, how to sort out the majority of the people's what they're just facing today, then you could just easily solve or just cater their just needs in a very peculiar way, so that they could be just completely rely on you, right?
Yes, yes, and in that way now
So
you can leverage that
these are
into
the
money.
knacks.
Yeah, that way you can leverage money into that, and now money will not be the major thing. Only your service or only what you are offering is
and
the
see
major thing. Money will come as a
and see
byproduct.
couldn't and see that since the Geo 4G just came, we were not completely unhabitual this kind of the YouTube, right? So we didn't have, because we used to always have the buffering, like, because at the time the internet cost was so high and people didn't afford, because if you want to just look for a 1 GB, then you needed to just spend around 3,000. So I don't think so that people could just easily just get into the YouTube videos as we are right now. So
Yes,
it's also a good approach towards the lots of the social media, and also the education stuffs are just going on. If the internet is wouldn't have been the cheaper right now, definitely we couldn't access to the lots of the videos, right? So I think that it's also the boon that we just received from the Geo 4G as well. We couldn't
yes,
deny
yes.
that.
But on the other end, they are also raising the prices of the plan that you need to recharge with large amount of in order to sustain
Yes,
your plan.
they are on the marketplace. That's why they are on the marketplace.
Yeah, right now in India there are certain companies who are just empowering. One of them was Adani, and now
Mm.
Adani is gone. and now we are left with other field like Tata and what you can say Geo, Reliance and all those stuff.
Hmm. if if you have the power, you could just beat their just mind. Do you have the power or kind of the certain lots of the money? We don't have. We don't have wisdom. How could we just chase these kind of people?
No, why are you asking about wisdom? Why are you worried about wisdom?
Wisdom means that they have the wisdoms to just play a trick with the customers, right? So we couldn't just completely just, what should I say, uh, I'm just forgetting the one words. Huh. Because these people and these what should I say, these people are just occupying like lots of the just market values today, right? So it doesn't mean that they are just occupying all the market. It means that they are just, they should be just they are just betraying us. I don't think so that they are just betraying us with by just making us fool, because we need them, right? That's why that we are just purchasing their everything. Like, what if that we didn't have the Geo Cinema and they didn't just produce us like a free of post IPL? Definitely, then there are lots of the people who are just completely towards the IPL, right? So what do they will just look for the subscription, and once they just get the subscription, they will just watch the video. So even these people are just getting the free, and what if that these people are not getting, because what if that the Geo will be just giving those as a subscription, means putting the prices. So I think that it depends on us. Even if they are just providing us free, we could restrict it ourselves not to watch them. So it also depends on your just mind as well.
Yes, but basically they know the strategy and they know all the. I mean,
Yes.
there are people who must be working in accordance with Geo, providing the insights and providing them some solutions so that the company can take the charge of that, and then in that way they will be able to sustain and
Mhm.
make money, a lot of money.
Yes. So that's the wisdom just comes with the Geo president, right? Whatever the Geo president is, right? Akasambani, right now. So if you have the wisdom, then you can be the king of your just own arena.
Yes,
Otherwise, don't.
yes, right. It all takes place in the mind first place, and then it comes into reality. Geo must have also
Yes.
certain kind of vision, and now they have converted that vision into reality.
Yes.
What else?
Actually, I love to read books, but I don't think so that I'm just having time to just read them. Once I get into the books, after turning one page, two page, three pages, I just feel like that I should just study my just core subjects. So that could be just helpful for my just for the examination. So this kind of obstruction that comes from my side. Though that I'm just having like 4 to 5 novels right now, like APJ Abdul Kalam autobiography. So I just used to think that I'll be just completing it. I will be just completing it once in a week. But the thing is that I'm not just finding a right time. You know that you are already aware of that the unemployment today is the lots of the youth are completely unemployed today. They are not earning even a penny,
Yes,
right? But all the kind of the feeling could be seen only in the summer season, not in the winter season, because they are the because the level of the unemployment feeling are so high in the summer season, because in summer season we are just so much restricted to home, not to just go outside or just having something. But unless that you just earn the money, how you could just consume the lots of the different kind of foods? Definitely you couldn't.
yes, yes, right. Unemployment has been the major case with India a lot since long.
Hmm.
We are not able to beat that. I mean, because the people just get involved into jobs only. When you see Indian culture, then they are more into jobs as compared to the business and startups.
Hmm.
So it is hard to sustain when you are in job because you are a slave for that particular time, and you are trading time for money. But
Mm-hmm.
when you want to become rich and when you want to get some good amount of money, then you must trade your mind to make money, not your time to make money. That is the basic difference when it comes to billionaires from US and all the other stuff. How they are making a lot of money because they are trading their mind, their ideas, their innovation, their startup, their businesses, and not just time. Because when you are into job, you are just trading your time. You're a slave from 9 to 7, and then you need to do your each and everyday work, then repetitive work each and every day. Just waking tired up in the morning, not interested for going job, and just thinking that when Friday will come, I will be feeling rest. I just need to give up and all the other stuff.
And see why Indians people are not so much successful right now. Because whatever the success people that produces in India, they just immigrate to the different countries.
Yes,
Because the thing is that like majority or just high mass of the people who are just looking for a government jobs, what do they want? That they just want to sit as a idol, like whatever they just get the kind
yes,
of the works from the just government, they will just do it and their just work is completely completed. Because they don't have any kind of the set goals, they don't have any targets. I should
yes,
achieve this, they just want to just get the jobs. And before getting the jobs, they need to just put up a lot of the hard works. And once they just put up, and after that there is no hard work, right? So these are the options after the doing the jobs, right? Once you are just in the job.
yes.
So
You are
that's
right.
the
Now
thing.
you are saying that we are lazy at one point of our time, right? But let me
Hmm.
remind that
Hmm.
the video which I just shown, right, of value entertainment regarding India, it clearly says that Indian people are the most hardworking people when it comes to work.
Hmm.
They are more dedicated.
Yes,
So there are two sides, I think. At one point of time, we Indians and we are sitting
but
in India and we are discussing that
see,
we are not so much
there
hardworking, at that point of time, they are saying that we are hardworking. Right? It's a two kind of thing.
there is a age bracket, right? There is a age bracket, like till 30 years the people do a lot of the struggles, they just put up their just life as a gamble. Like, no, I have to just get the government jobs, I have to get a government jobs, whether it is a group D job or to the just group A jobs, could be any kind of officer jobs. So just they want to just get settled and want to acquire the government's money and nothing else. They want to just whatever they are just getting the as a pendency jobs from the government, and they'll just make it done and just they get the salary and they are just so much happy with their just lifestyle. So this is what they just called as a showing their just wisdom, only getting a jobs. But see that in the US people or just people from the China, they just always discover new kind of things so that it could be just placed on the just ground levels and people can get used to it once it get beneficial, right? So this is how that the other countries people think, but our just country think to themselves, not about the others.
Yes, our thinking is limited as compared to the of other countries.
Yes. We don't want to become a beneficial to the others. We want to just become
Yeah,
a kind of the beneficial to ourselves
yeah.
only.
Even if you are into job from 9 to 5, you will always think that when 5 p.m. will be done and then when I will
Hmm.
be leaving office. But you will not think of doing
Yes.
some extra work that will be beneficial for your company for which you are working.
Hmm.
That is a major difference.
Hmm. Yes. People want to leave their just jobs as soon as possible once they hit to 10.
Yes. It's really bad. I mean, a lot of people are just migrating from India to outside countries.
Hmm.
The ratio is increased very high, very high amount of percentage.
Hmm.
Recently, I got published on Amazon a lot of books. As you can see, I just published DIY short form
Yes.
of books.
So when did you write all those stuffs?
In the meantime, I was just researching at the time. I just wrote all these books.
So there is a one book that is showing price around like more than 10,000 rupees.
Yeah,
So
10,000 rupees. Yeah, this one,
I'm
my book recommendation. It is 10,000 because the publisher has owned the rights due to with the price has increased to 10,000. Same is the case with the other book also. I don't remember the name, but there is one another book of mine whose price is also around 10,000. I was shocked when I just see. I just saw the price, but this is what it is. So this is
Okay, they are.
2,325.
Hmm.
This one. See this one again, 10,148.
Yes.
This
So
one.
who has given the 5 star? Who has given, and how many people has just given the
Public
five
has given
star?
all the ratings has been given by public. They have purchased the audience have purchased my book and they find my content useful, so they have given me five
Okay,
stars.
okay. If the public just went ahead buying this particular books like 10,000 rupees books, definitely you could have the earn those amounts, right? 70% or 80%. Did you?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God.
Yes.
But once there is a point that created by you that you also are not that much. What should I say? I shouldn't we just go open towards right now?
I'm
I'll
just
just.
trying to see that when you run ads, then it will be more effective. But I'm not having any kind of extra income, so that I will not be able to run ads. But when you run ads, you will be able to reach a lot of people. Your reach increases
Okay.
when you run ads.
Okay, there are lots of the book that I can see like 0 rupees. What the meaning of 0 rupees? Will I be just able to just get this books free or just go
No,
through
no,
the
no.
pages?
No, the real price is here, 316.99. It is for Kindle
Oh my God.
Unlimited, it is zero. But for real price is
Mm,
120 and all the other stuff. For example, this one is good, 150 rupees. And it got 5-star rating. Yes, 5-star rating.
mm.
So almost all the books have gone 5-star rating. For example, this one is also 5-star. This one is also 5-star. This one also 5-star. 4-star is there one. So what I do, I
Okay,
run free promotion. And when I run free promotion, it is available for 0 rupees. So people buy and people read and they find value and they find useful. Then they give me rating. And once I get rating, then people will see that okay, my book is getting this kind of rating. So if someone wants to buy, it will help them that this book is something useful. So then they will buy and spend money, and then I will earn some income. That kind of stuff. It works like that.
okay. So what are the minimum pages of a just book to the maximum? Whose
If you
maximum?
if you want to have paperback book, then minimum is 24 pages. And if you want to have Kindle, minimum can be 5, 10, 15, any pages.
Hmm. Do you think that only 24 pages, 25 pages should be just considered as a book?
Yeah, definitely, because it is a short read, right? In short, you are just telling, right? In short, you are making your stuff, and you're telling them it will be
Mhm.
useful on what you will be getting in that 24 pages.
Direct to point.
You will be providing very high value in the 25 pages, so definitely it will make sense to the people. And you can also, if you want to write more pages than 74 pages book, also you can write, and then it will be published as a hardcover. Let me just show you my Amazon page so that you will be able to see. So when open this Amazon page, so this is the stuff, and I have written all these all books. And now you can create a paperback also, which require 24 pages, then hardcover, which requires 74 pages. And so now when I hit report, right, then I will be getting reports of the sales that I just made. And this month I have accumulated $5.79, and I got 37 orders, but most of them were free because I have run free promotion. And
Mm.
174 I have KE and PRE. And so this is the two books which sold very good. One is 2.79, another is 2.83. And so I earned $5.66 from this book, with two orders.
Around how many rupees?
It's around 450, 480 rupees.
Mhm.
Yes. You can write book in different other language also, like Hindi and whatever you want. So it's kind of business. I will just establish one kind of business, and it's only the one time
Mhm.
work, right? And then this will help you to make inside income, side hustle for a long period of time,
Mhm.
because you have created this book since long, and it will be definitely available for your lifetime on Amazon. You will never get. So when you see, I have a lot of pages. So totally, if you see, I
Mm.
have almost more than 100 books on my list. 100 books
Mm.
I have on list.
Oh my God.
Yes, but not of all the great, I mean, high content book. Few of them are journal, like you can see, this is journal, 100 pages notebook journal. So not all of them is content. Low content book is also there. There is no content. It's just a journal, regular notebook. Which, for example, this is the crossword puzzle I have just published, and it is for $10.
Mm.
So if someone wants to solve the crossword, then they can definitely read this kind of book, and it will help them, and I will get some royalty when they will buy. So these are all my creations, and it is a one-time investment or a one-time making. Then this is
Yes.
also coloring book
Great.
for adult and teen. I am selling for $7. This is again the journal selling for $6. This is a poem actually. I have just formulated this
Mm.
poem and written that into book. So now it's available in 99 rupees. This
Mm.
is again the journal format, but I don't know, it's not available. There might be some problem, so it is in draft. Then I converted my English book into Hindi, and so now
Mm.
I'm having Hindi version of it, and it is available 120 rupees on Amazon.
Mm.
So these are all kind of my creations. If you go deep down, then there are trackers, right, which I already made. Like you can make expense tracker, your income and outgoing expenses. You can also do blood pressure monitor tracker. You can also do a lot of things. So I just made. I don't know. This page is not loading. It is taking long time. But that's what
Mm.
I just wanted to say that I just created all these books in the free time. And whenever I got free time, then I can definitely create a book. You too can also create a book, but you can also make take
Mm.
help of Chat GPT. But you cannot make the whole book of Chat GPT. You can just
Mm.
take the idea,
Mm.
take the gist from Chat GPT, and make the book of your own, depending on the title you want to
Mm.
go ahead. For example, you want to make some kind regarding to English, then you can definitely take the help of Chat GPT and try to make a book. So, for example, this is expense
Yes.
tracker, just published for
Mm.
$8. Then dream journal, right? This is also the monthly planner, gratitude journal, handwriting practice for children and adults. Then these are
Mm.
all journals which I just published very back, very long, around like 2 years, 3 years before in 2020 maybe. So this is blood pressure
Mm.
logbook, like blood pressure,
Yes.
weekly diabetes report, diabetes record book, dot, grid
Mm.
book, food journal, then music notebook, right? Then gratitude journal, workout logbook for exercise. So these are all
Mm.
just like creative because I just wanted to establish a kind of business because I was just looking how you can make side income on internet, and I find that you can just make a low content book like this, and it will be
Mm.
permanently there on Amazon. If someone is looking for it and if they like your content, they will definitely go for it. Right? And all that.
Yes.
You can also see the date. Let me just see I just wanted to
Mm.
know when I created this up. So it is in 2020. This is also in 2020. So under lockdown, I was just creating all
Mm.
the stuff. When we were into lockdown, I
Yes.
created all this stuff in my free time. So I'm
Mm.
utilizing my time to create something awesome, create something amazing.
Yes.
And that's what life is about, right?
Mm.
So I'm grateful that I'm having $5.79. And in future also I will be making some kind of side as a side income from this books that I just publish on Amazon.
Mm. Right.
And there is also another income which I just associated. I just made affiliate account with Amazon, and now I got one sale like this, and this is the item someone bought, and I will earn some commission, 2.13%.
Mm-hmm.
This is another income you can just generate by making an affiliate with Amazon. Yeah, so these are some kind of stuff that I do on regular basis.
So according to you, you may have been just through like lots of the good publisher books, right? So according to you, who is the best author? Like you feel like reading their just books.
Stephen King storytelling best. Stephen King.
Mm. And from India?
From India, Chetan Bhagat definitely. Yes. I don't remember more authors from India. Chetan Bhagat is there than
Arundhati Roy, Salman Rushdie. Then there is a Ravindra Jha,
I have heard certain
Shiv
names.
Khera,
Yeah, Shiv Khera that
Shiv
I know.
Khera.
Yes. Yes.
You will be just wondering when you just get to know that Shiv Khera belongs to our soil. Means it is Dhanbad. He he just born and brought up in Dhanbad.
Yeah, so for example, if I go to books, then this is the collection of books you will be able to see. Let me just look at bestsellers, what is trending. The first one is Psychology of Money,
Hmm.
Atomic Habits,
Sudha
Ikigai,
Murthy.
Ikigai. Yeah, I heard this name Sudha Murthy. Yeah, this.
She got a Booker
See,
Prize
English
also.
vocabulary. See, Nikhil K.R. Gupta has independently published this book. See,
Yes.
and now it's a bestseller. So you can also create this kind of stuff. And he's getting
Yes.
168 reviews. See the potential.
Hmm. Hmm.
Selling for 279 rupees.
Oh my God.
This is Gaur Gopal Das, well-known person, 195,
Mm-hmm.
Energize Your Mind. The
Mm.
Power of Subconscious Mind, Joseph Murphy. Concept of Physics, H.C. Verma. Rich Dad Poor Dad, our all-time favorite, Robert Kiyosaki.
Okay, I'm just giving you the couple of the names of channel, and you could just search on and just get into that what particular channel is all about.
Today I don't know because of weather also or high temperature also my energy levels are low. I don't know why. Okay, you tell me. Then
Okay. INNODOM.
the spelling is correct.
Yes.
Okay, so what this is about?
He he is having very few subscribers. I don't think so. This particular is the Inodom. DOM.
Yeah, 73 subscribers only.
Yes, you could get into like the couple of the videos so that you'll just is just aware.
Are you talking about this channel?
Yes.
Okay, so you are talking about this. I forgot his name. Mishra, Parthu Mishra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just read the description. You may just find him that he is from different planet when you just go through his just description,
Hmm.
because the way that he just portrays, no one can. I know that.
Yes. Right.
because his English level is far just more than the any US even people, right? Like I have seen that the way that he just creates a spark when he speak in English. I don't think so that we could just able to do that. I don't think so that we are just having the very heavy words, but the way that he thinks, the way he depend down towards the particular thing, I don't think so there is a match. He'll just give you goosebumps in every sentence, the way that he is having knowledge.
Yeah, Partho Mishra, I've heard his name.
Mm.
Which
And
another
there is
one?
a one channel.
Yes.
Okay. PHY
Yes.
SIC S HASTRA.
I'm not able to see anything.
Okay. There might be just spelling mistake. That's why. Yes, this one.
Again, Partho Mishra, 11 videos.
Hmm.
But he's not posting anything yet. He has
Yes,
stopped
definitely.
working on
Because
YouTube. He has stopped working on YouTube.
that's why he may busy with their just on study because he is looking for the civil services. That's why
Yes.
he is an academy. He is in lots of the national platforms, and he has been just teaching like thousands of the people from his just wits only, from his wisdom.
Yeah.
He could just play any kind of instrument, any kind of instrument like guitar, piano, saxophone, any kind of the. He is an artist as well. He could just play song very well. Also that he is an actor.
Yes. So now our time will
He,
be over. Less than 1 minute.
okay,
So see you tomorrow at the same time.
okay. Bye.
Bye.